I'm Sky.
I'm Finn.
I'm Delaney.
I'm Harrison.
And we are.
And we're
Blue
Crew Broadcast.
Hey Braves, welcome back to another episode of the Blue Crew. Okay, ready. Two. Hey Braves, welcome back to another episode of the Blue Crew Broadcast. I'm Harrison.
I'm Finn.
And today we have a special guest with us, Mr. Logan Garcia. But before we start our discussion, Finbar has some announcements for us today.
Okay, so the upcoming announcements include lip sync auditions are due by February 25th. More details can be found on the Altaloma High School Drama's Instagram and other social medias. And there are also tryouts for baseball, golf, and swim. Details can be found in your Canvas email through Dr. Brownbridge. And that being said, today we're just gonna have a little bit of a student spotlight. Mine and Harrison's good friend, Logan. And I was saying earlier that this is kind of just gonna be, since we're all good friends, it's kind of just like one of our discussions just being recorded live. So get comfortable, relax, and enjoy a boys' discussion.
Yeah,
so that being said, Logan, how about you give us an introduction, like anything you want to share, anything about yourself, what you do?
Well, I just wanted to say hello. My name's Logan, and there's not much I can really share about myself. I mean, I'm a cross country runner, and I will be a track and field runner this year.
Heck yeah.
I'm a senior as well. That's probably a big thing to mention, But yeah, and that's about it. I like Legos.
So I'm seeing your Mr. Krabs on your.
Oh yeah.
Is that your closet?
Yeah, it's my closet. Yeah.
So where did you acquire that Mr. Krabs?
Funny story. Junior year, I was walking out of Spanish. End of the day, sixth period. So last class of the day because I had crossed seventh. But I was walking out with Dylan Adams, and we noticed that I don't remember. I think it was a Renaissance sign, but the Mr. Krabs was almost ripped off. It was almost entirely ripped off. So Dadams, as we like to call him, he grabbed it, he ripped it off completely. He gave it to me, and I put it on my jacket, and I walked to my car. And I felt guilty, but at the same time, I thought it was just it was a harmless little joke. And then
it's
the next
little souvenir.
Yeah, exactly. And then the next day, there was a SpongeBob poster that was also stolen, and that wasn't on me. And then I think the next week, the Sandy poster was also stolen. So, I hope I didn't, cause a movement or anything like that. But
it's a testament to your brave pride.
Absolutely.
We're all fans of SpongeBob here.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm not tampering with it or
something
being disrespectful. I just
favorite episode with Mr. Krabs in it. Go.
Either the first episode, where like the season 1, episode 1, where the nematodes are attacking. Not the nematodes, the anchovies. The nematodes are later.
Anchovies.
The anchovies, and he's like, "Batten down the hatches, Mr. Squidward. We're taking water, Mr. Squidward. I want my mommy, Mr. Squidward." And another one would be when Plankton is Mr. Krabs, and Mr. Krabs tries to steal the secret formula naked. And
I remember.
SpongeBob has a cannon full of clothes, and he shoots the clothes at him, and all he's wearing is a bra. It's funny. I mean,
yeah.
I think one of my favorites is the Penny Pinchers convention, where they go to the hotel and
oh yeah,
like he SpongeBob tells the convention how good of a man Mr. Krabs is, but that defames Mr. Krabs' reputation, and then they end up stealing the whole hotel room.
Oh yeah,
that one was
another one is when he loses his penny. That's one of my favorites. And he has a slideshow.
Yeah.
Oh, and the penny's this big too. It's like a big wheel of cheese.
my personal one has to be the episode. It's one of the earlier ones, but they have like the pirate board game.
Yeah,
And, like
yeah,
Mr. Krabs is obsessed with finding the treasure.
Mr.
Yeah.
Krabs. I
That-
want to go to bed.
It's kind of funny to just like sit back and think about that show because it's a really cool story about just a dude who Steven Hillenburg like was a marine biologist who loved animation, and he kind of just blended things together. And Logan, I know you're a fan of aquatics yourself, like you're a water polo swimmer dude, and you like kind of balance a lot of things. And that's funny how we go from like cartoons to kind of just like life management. But you have to be like personally one of the most like well-rounded individuals, and part of what we do here is kind of offer advice for like students, upperclassmen, underclassmen, just people to like understand brave culture. So do you have like any advice as to how you like kind of balance everything? Yeah, that's kind of a big question, but
No,
like,
no, yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Let's see here. Well, I went on a run with Harrison yesterday, and we were talking about
Yeah.
my freshman year. So I've had shoulder problems since I was about 11, and it's nervous. So there's really not much you can do about it. But back freshman year, during cross country season, I was also in club swim, and I wasn't allowed to use my shoulder or anything like that. So I would only kick with my legs during swim, and so I go to cross practices Monday through Friday, and then I go straight from cross to swim. I think Monday, Wednesday, Friday. No, Monday through Friday. I swam every day as well as cross. And then I was also in karate at the time. So on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I went from cross to swim to karate. And then, so balancing, well, that was freshman year. The workload wasn't that much as opposed to now in junior year, of course. But back then, I think I had a lot of I had a lot of fun, and I'm not a party kid. I'm not anything like that, but I was just enjoying myself and enjoying school and sports and all that stuff. And I think that's a huge aspect of not overloading yourself, but working hard. I mean, if you're in a sport, a huge part is just enjoying it and loving it. So I'd say before all else, make sure that it's something you enjoy. But to go to balance, I mean, discipline, of course. Try to get in as much homework as you possibly can. If you have a project due at the end of the week, just chip away at it. If you have assignments that are easy that what's up about them and what you can do easily, knock those out either before practice or as soon as you get home. I recommend eating as soon as you get home, though. That's always important. See, I mean, it's been a while. I've never really thought about how I balance. I just kind of do it.
Yeah, that kind of like shows like how well you cement your routine. That's like really crazily impressive.
Thank you,
Like,
bro. I appreciate you.
That's crazy. Because
Thank
like
you.
honestly, like for me, like I had a pretty tight schedule as well, but what you said about having fun with what you do definitely resonated with me,
Of course.
because like that's like where your motivation definitely comes from, bro.
Absolutely.
Like, if you're having fun while you're working at improving at something, dude, like that is just the best feeling when it's something that you enjoy and you're actively improving upon it, like at practice or like for running, if you hit like a new PR and like you love running, like that's just like the best feeling ever.
It's huge. Yeah.
So
Totally.
yeah, the advice of enjoying what you do that's some bomb advice, man.
Thank you very much.
so outside of like kind of the busy work, what do you do like as like your hobbies or like side things, or like when you do get a break, if you want to shed some light on that?
Yeah, dude, of course. I like to play video games a lot. As you can tell by my chair, it's the stereotypical, gamer chair. and all that stuff. But like I said in the introduction, I like Legos. I think it's very relaxing, just to build something like
I
this,
love
and
Legos,
just to
bro.
put a movie on or a show or something, and just build, and just I I don't know, man. I mean, just clear your mind and enjoy yourself. Enjoy that time. Enjoy that time to yourself. Relax.
Legos are
Um,
a big one. It's
yeah, I
kind
know,
of
totally.
funny because like I feel like this year, like I don't know if I can like speak for everybody, but I feel like just being in isolation kind of like started like that hobby to skyrocket because I
Hmm.
noticed you and I like talk about that like so much more than we used to. We got a couple buddies into it. And while I have the floor, I might as well show off just a little bit of my own. It's
What?
funny. Logan has
Let
that
me
set
join you.
too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
for our Spotify listeners, we got the Lego Star Wars Boba Fett Slave One in our hand. And yeah, I'm a huge,
Oh no.
huge Star Wars Lego guy. And
So as
yeah.
a person who never really got, because I remember when you were like into Legos like hardcore in elementary, and
Heck yeah.
I was like, okay, how do I get in? I never really got into Legos. I had one set. I remember it was like from Indiana Jones or something like that.
I love
Sick.
that
Yeah.
movie.
Um,
It's so good.
dude, I like never really got into Legos. So like, what set do you think would be like the best for a dude like me to build? Like any genre, like Star
So
Wars, Indiana Jones, like anything like.
so Lego has this I don't know, subdivision is called Technic. It's a bunch of vehicles and stuff, and Lego Creator. So they have a Mustang. They have, yeah, it's really sick, dude. It's probably about this big. It's a project. It's really cool. They have Ferrari F40. They have Bugatti, Chiron. They have bikes and planes. Like they just released the Jeep Rubicon too.
Wait, can you
Um,
build like a Lego structure that has like mobile moving parts and stuff,
yeah, yeah.
like
Yeah.
steering wheels and it? Like,
Some have yeah, so the Technic ones, it you the they have, working axles and wheels and stuff. It's really cool.
dude,
And then they're
what?
like this big. They're huge. Yeah, they're huge. But they have some Technic and some creators. They come with remotes and battery packs and stuff. Yeah, they have an RC car that's Lego.
What the?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's literally so cool.
yeah, it's
It's
really
this
dope.
thing called Mindstorms. It's like so ridiculously like it's so funny how like you get two bricks and you put them together and like that's how it all starts. But then you see people just build these like ginormous creations like with working mechanical features, and it's like I don't know. It kind of shows like the range of like what something like that means to a bunch of people. Like how Logan
Hmm.
responded to your question. Like we know you're a gearhead. You have like that awesome
Yeah,
Impala you've been working on, and that's kind of just like how it starts for people. Um, like my dad showed me the Indiana Jones movies, and Indiana Jones was like my first kind of like gateway into it, and then that got me into Star Wars, and then it kind of just like spirals, and it's quite a commitment, like money wise and like storage wise. Like my whole room is like cluttered with it, but it's
yeah,
something just like I don't know. It's hands down like it's like beyond a toy. I don't know. It's kind of funny that we're a bunch of like seniors. Like we're gonna be 18 soon. We're talking about stuff we've been playing with since we were like 6. But I mean, it just
yeah,
means so much to a bunch of people.
totally. I mean, what you said beyond a toy. That's really no. I mean, you're right. You're right. As a little cheesy as it may sound, that's just that's how it is. And there are so many genres and so many interests that you can just attain and you can find in Lego form. Like I remember some of my first sets for Indiana Jones, and then the early Ninjago sets
I
when
love
I was like
Ninjago.
10 and 11, dude. I remember going and trading the little minifigures with my
There's
classmates at like 10 years old.
dude, elementary school, it like really was a gateway into like economics, just like the little
Yeah,
trades we
dude.
did.
Yeah, man, like selling candy and yeah.
um yeah. Um, I that kind of like brought up a question for me since we're kind of dawning on a whole year within this quarantine thing. So we talked about like things you do inside of school, and like obviously it's different now that you don't have access to them. So how have you kind of like this is another big one, but like dealt with like kind of losing like your school year and just like coming to terms with like staying inside? Like how have you kind of coped, if you will?
Seriously, dude, 2 words, man, or 3 words: Legos and gaming. I mean, that's really how it is. When quarantine had initially started, well, not initially started, because there was nothing open for a numerous amount of months. But
Yeah.
I was swimming in the summertime. I'm not a swimmer anymore, but that was really nice because that allowed me to get outside and to see people. I was stuck inside, and we didn't have any school functions or anything like that. School was different and stressful and all that stuff. But being with people and having that 2 hours every day was really key and really important. And now, and back when that we didn't have that, in March and April, and when everything was seriously shut down, getting on on Discord and just playing whatever Fall Guys, Among Us when it got big.
Among Us, bro.
Yeah.
That saved my freaking summer.
Yeah.
That saved like my whole first semester, bro.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Totally. Just having that, being able to talk to people is so big. And so gaming was huge, and like I said, distracting myself with Legos was big too.
Yeah, I remember like back when Among Us like first happened, like just like waiting for like the end of the week when we all had free time, like you, me, everybody kind of like just
bro.
Minecraft too. Minecraft as well.
Minecraft, dude, like Minecraft Revolution. It's kind of funny because like you said, Legos and gaming, and like Legos and Minecraft specifically. I feel like blocks and like bricks are just the key to the key to all of this. It's like, man, like those two, like those have seriously piqued my interest like over the past few months. And like Lego Minecraft itself, like that's
pretty cool.
The Lego thing, but that is it's like such a like it's just meant to be, I guess.
Yeah.
Little thing. Yeah, but words.
Words, man.
Words. Definitely.
Have you discovered any new music throughout quarantine?
Well, being with M has opened my my music taste and the music horizon, because I had heard the Smiths, and you actually showed me the Smiths, Harrison, but the Cure specifically. I had heard songs, but she, hanging out with her and spending time with her and driving with her and stuff, with her playlists. Man, I keep losing my words, but anyways, she has really helped with my music tastes, and I'm enjoying definitely the Cure, Tame Impala. I got into Tame Impala more, and Tame Impala's phenomenal. I gotta check out the Strokes and the Void soon.
Oh, they're so good. The Voids are really so bomb. They're a bit abstract, but
yeah,
actually, they're really abstract. But it's dude,
like Pink Floyd abstract.
Oh, dude, Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd
like
is sick.
Guitar solos. And it's
That
like
is
just philosophy, crazy stuff.
Yeah. Pink Floyd has some of my favorite guitar solos ever.
Beautiful.
What is it? Comfortably Numb, bro?
Yeah, the second one. The second guitar solo in Comfortably Numb is top 5. A Letter to Elise just transcends me every time I listen to it. Yeah,
absolutely.
By the Cure, yeah.
I feel like
Hey You
each episode we kind of gotta have music spotlight, I guess.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, crazy stuff.
Yeah,
very good
music
taste.
Is great.
Hey, you gotta pick up that guitar, man.
Yeah, I have it. It's right back there. It's really pretty. I gotta just actually start playing it.
I'll teach you the very minimal knowledge that I have.
I'd love
Yeah,
that.
it's kind of funny. Like us three have a lot in common, kind of being like light skinned, brown, long haired guys. Yeah, Harrison, you're like a mad drummer. You're like crazy, and I've seen you like hop on guitar a little bit. No, I kind of like picked up guitar a bit recently too. I'm garbage, but I feel like that's kind of just like everyone has one in their room. And when
Yeah.
you finally like you have that one day where you start like playing it, start figuring out a song. It's such a beautiful instrument. Like I'm not claiming to be anything, but like one day, who knows,
Yeah.
bro?
Yeah, dude. I mean, a lot of people have been picking up instruments, over the quarantine and stuff. And
I
Yeah,
swear,
that's
this, like, don't tell anyone, but I'll be playing it during like class, and like I wrote like one of my own riffs like during Spanish, and it was pretty darn sick. But like, all you gotta do is just pick it up, bro.
yeah, I know, I do. I
feel
really.
free to serenade us.
Yeah, bro, go ahead. If you
If
like.
the mic picks it up.
Yeah.
Oh. Sanitarium, Welcome Home by Metallica.
This is one of the first songs that I learned, but it's just so beautiful.
It is very beautiful. It's an open mic night today.
Anyways, but yeah, bro, like,
Beautiful.
Thank you for our halftime show.
Yeah, right? For real.
Speaking of
Intermission.
which, the weekend literally phenomenal.
That was
Yeah,
wonderful. Yeah, dude.
That was a
sick.
while ago, but that was like it's kind of funny that like Super Bowl Sunday was I'm not really a football guy, but you might have seen me drink from like a Tampa Bay Buccaneers cup.
Yeah.
And yeah, I really liked their logo in like 5th grade, and like when I started paying attention to football, they were winning. So that's just something that's pretty cool. But I'm probably the one Tampa Bay fan in like Southern California. But
She's very gorgeous.
Yeah. Go sports.
Go sports.
Oh Lord.
I still haven't watched the Super Bowl. Probably won't.
You got it on your DVR. Recorded.
NFL releases highlights after every game, so you can
yeah.
probably do that. But yeah,
That is
football's fun. Football's really fun.
I wanted to play football, but my mom said no concussions for me. So
Yeah, dude. When I was younger, I wanted to be a kicker, bro. I think that would be so
Dude.
sick. Making money,
wanna-
just kicking balls, dude. Right?
You could be an action movie star, do the same thing.
The Rock.
Yeah, bro. Okay, okay, before, like, when you were a little kid, what was your dream career, dream job?
I don't remember when I was younger, but when I was junior high, like freshman year, I wanted to be a marine biologist. And then once Coach Nelson was a big influence in my transition to like kinese and the science of the body and stuff. And then, being an athlete with an injury was also helpful too. But my mom is a kinese professor, and my grandma is big in natural medicine and stuff like that, homeopathic remedies. So I would like to now I would like to go into kinese and try to implement natural stuff as much as I can. But yeah,
That's so sick, dude.
Yeah, but to answer your question officially, previously before kinese, I wanted to be a marine biologist.
So, so you mentioned like natural. So how do like natural remedies compare to like non-natural?
Westernized?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
See, that's a good question, and I don't really know. I just know that they work, and I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure how much the placebo effect ties into that. because I grew up with natural stuff. I've never really taken like Advil or Tylenol for headaches or anything like that. I've just it's weird, but you sniff. There's a particular essential oil that you just sniff and it clears your sinuses. But
Like immediately?
yeah,
Dude.
yeah, and lavender cures burns within minutes. I don't know. It's really cool, and I'm blessed and grateful that I, have been able to experience it, because I would like to show people and stuff, because if you were to ask a westernized doctor about homeopathic remedies and the natural stuff, they wouldn't know what to tell you, or they wouldn't tell you. You know what I mean? So
you want to incorporate like natural remedies into your own practice?
I would love that. Yeah, I think
That
that'd be
is so
really
sick,
cool,
dude.
Yeah, but I wish I knew how to answer your question, but they work and they're successful. Have you been taking vitamin D?
I've been standing in the sun for like
Okay.
20 minutes a day.
For sure, yeah.
I honestly feel better. Like
That's what I'm
honestly,
saying, dude.
After,
It works.
after, like exposing yourself to the sun, dude, you like feel better. Like you feel like
You do.
uplifted and stuff. It's nice.
You do.
Yeah, I
And
feel like that's something we gotta emphasize, especially because we're kind of just like hermited in front
Yeah.
of like our devices all day. Just like I'm grateful for like some of those teachers who are just like go outside, go like wave high to the sun, something like that. Something as basic as walking your dog, or just
Mhm.
I know you guys are runners. I wish
Yeah.
I was a runner.
Thankfully.
I got baby lungs. That's ironic for being a saxophone player, but we're coming a little short on time. Time flies when you're having a good discussion. So, I know, Logan, you got practice and like
Yeah,
we all
Harry,
got
yeah,
obligations,
half an
but
hour.
yeah. So, before we close the book, do you have any closing remarks? Anything you want to say? Any advice? Just floor is yours.
I would just like to say really quick, going back to natural stuff, anybody who's, scared of COVID and doesn't want to take the risk or anything, try and find vitamin D. Just like 4,000 or 6,000 international units of vitamin D. It's just a little, like a dropper, like eye drops, and you just drop it onto your tongue. And you keep that daily. Keep the trend going daily, and it will help you. It's been scientifically proven too. I don't know. I saw one news station cover it, but yeah, that's. But I mean, outside of the news, it has also been proven. But other than that, thank you very much for having me. This was a great little discussion. I appreciate it very much.
We're very, very happy to have you. It's kind of.
I hope I was okay, and
yeah, man,
this was really good.
I didn't stutter or anything. I'm getting better at speaking.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us, sir. We had a great discussion. Thank you again, Braves, for listening, and tune in next week for Delaney and Skylar's episode.
Righty.
See you there. Stay brave, Altalama.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you again.